Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So today's video, what I want to do is I've realised that I've been on YouTube for like over a year. It's coming up to 2 years, I think, in April. And I've never done a most worn video. So this is kind of going to be a most worn video, but also I think if I've worn these polishes a lot, then I must have shown them some love. Some of them are really, well, in fact, most of them quite old polishes that I've had for a while, so I've swatched them quite a bit, and also I have worn them quite a bit as well. So I'm going to show some love to my old, most worn polishes that I haven't really picked up for quite a while, or at least the majority of them. I've got 12 to show you. So let's make a start. The first three that I want to show you, this little trio here, and these are quite classic Essees. Got Bikini Sotini, Go Ginza and Mint Candy Apple. And I think you can just see here how much I've used. This needs a good shake up. So that one's Bikini Sotini. Go Ginza I think I've probably used even more. So it's down about a third of the way, I'd say. And Mint Candy Apple, again, about the same. So let's have a look at these polishes and show them some love. Wow, this is difficult because I've just moisturised, or just put some cream on my hands, and trying to get the lids off some of these bottles is going to be tricky. So this is Mint Candy Apple. Oh, it's a bit whiffy, so it does need a good shake up. This is great in 2 coats, but I have got these kind of mint greens, lots of them in my collection that do have better formulas, but this is one of my earliest Essees, if not perhaps maybe the first Essie that I ever picked up. And then Bikini Sotini. This is a beautiful periwinkle, and it's got this lovely silver flaky kind of shimmer in there. But I don't think you can, from what I can remember, you can't see this shimmer very well on the nail. Look at the state of the top of these bottles. I'm trying to hide them because I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, again, this is one of those kind of thin Essie formulas that takes 2 to 3 coats. I think I've been so spoiled by UK indie one-coaters that going back to some of these old Essies. So let's have a look if we can see that shimmer. Just about, just a little bit, you can see it there. Yeah, I'll come back and put a second coat on all of these, but this one is Go Ginza, and it's a very, very pale pinky lilac. Wow, I've just realised I don't think I pressed record there. I was just saying that I had real trouble opening the bottle here, and it looks like I've spilled it in the past and not cleaned it up. That's just terrible. But yes, here it is on the swatch wheel. Really pretty, like spring trio there, but definitely in need of 2 to 3 coats. So those are my 3 most worn Essies. Okay, so let's have a look at some indies. This one I think is probably my most worn indie, and this is Hair Polish Hidden Treasures in a Bowl of Roses, and it's a beautiful blue crelly, more cream actually than crelly, with these black and white and bright pink, like neon pink matte glitters and some silver in there. It's absolutely beautiful on the nail. Not all of my most worn polishes are necessarily my favourite polishes. Some of them are, but they're just the ones that I've worn the most, which probably means that I've had them for quite a long time. So that's 1 coat of Hidden Treasures in a Bowl of Roses from Hair Polish, and a couple of UK indies. This one is Morgana from Pretty Perfect Polish, and I've used a fair amount of this. This one I actually managed to send a bottle over to Tina at Moon Baby Nails, and and I think she likes this one as well. It's a very pretty, one of those kind of glowy lilac purples, but it's got this very strong green shimmer. It's really pretty. So that's Morgana. Then this one looks full, and it's probably about here, but this is the second bottle of this. I did have a mini and I upgraded this to the bigger bottle, and this is Croc's a Killer from the Worst Heroes Ever collection, and this is the I've shown you this a few times actually. This is the magnetic polish, but even just on its own it's absolutely beautiful. It's a kind of antique green gold with this beautiful green flaky. It's just gorgeous. I love this polish. And then of course you get the okay, I'll grab a magnet here and we can do that cat's eye on the second coat. A UK couple of high street brands. So this one is down to about here, and this is one of my favourite polishes ever. This is Cardamom by Barry M, and it's a beautiful, I think this is one of the first one coaters that I ever discovered, and it's one of those one coaters where even if you put two coats on, it'd kind of make it, you know, you just don't need two coats. It'd make it a bit too thick if you put more than one coat on, but that's the beautiful Cardamom. And I thought these were readily available, but apparently that's been discontinued. So if I ever see another bottle of Barry M Cardamom, I'm definitely going to grab it. This one has been considered for destash so many times. It's an old Rimmel polish, and it's called Pillow Talk. And it just seems to keep skipping the destash every time. And it was one of the first polishes that I ever bought that was kind of slightly out of my, you know, blue nail polishes was like, okay. And this was one of the first ones, and it's actually a really good formula. And it's one of those polishes that's got a kind of pretty shimmer in it. But you can't see that on the nail, it just gives it a little bit more depth and improves the formula. So I really like that, Pillow Talk by Rimmel. And another blue here is Orly Snow Cone, which is down to about here. Again, needs another shake up, but look, you can see the pink in Snow Cone. So again, another beautiful one coater. So similar to Cardamom, kind of starting to realise these pale polishes that can be one coaters. I just love this one. This is definitely one of my favourites. Beautiful, beautiful Snow Cone, and it's one of those blues that is just, you can wear, it's appropriate to wear any time. You can wear it, you know, across the different seasons. It's just one of those perfect everyday blues. And the fact that it's one coat, and then when you're in a rush and you can get out the door. Another one that I've used quite a bit of, you can't really see the way I've got the camera set up here, but it's probably down to about here. And this is Space Race from H&M, and it's that amazing silver holographic. This was sent over to me by Anna, and I absolutely love it. Just a perfect silver hollow. It dries quite matte, but once you've got, it's just a really, really strong holographic. You'll see that when it dries down. But that's Space Race. And then finally, my two most used Illamasquas, and I think I picked these two up first. This is Jomina, the name's rubbed off it, and that's Harem, still got the name on it, but yeah, you can see down to about here, and the same with Jomina. I haven't worn either of these polishes for a couple of years, but I remember wearing Jomina a lot when I first got this polish, and it just set me off on I am obsessed with Illamasqua, and it's one of the brands that I've got a lot of. But yeah, it's just, it looks more pink actually, but it's much more of a blue toned. It's really strange actually how that changes, even though it's just daylight here. It looks a lot more pink, but in to the eye, it's a very blue toned, pale purple. It's a very kind of striking colour. And then this is Harem, which is a beautiful kind of candy floss pink, but again it's got that blue tone to it. And the formulas on these Ilamascas are just amazing. That's Harem. And I think I just wore these two a lot when I first got them, and then I just started picking, you know, lots and lots of other polishes. That's actually quite a colourful swatch wheel for me. So these are my most loved, most worn, not necessarily all my favourites, but definitely I've been kind of neglecting a little bit, and just wanted to bring them out for Valentine's to show them some love. But I'm going to do a second coat and we'll come back and whiz through them all again. Okay, here we go. So not all of them I had to put a second coat on. These three I did. So this is the mint candy apple, and I think there's a couple of versions of this. This is the green version. Bikini Sotini, which is a really pretty periwinkle. Go Ginza. This one's looking a bit lumpy. I'm not sure why, because the last time I wore it, it wasn't like that. Maybe it just needs a good top coat, but that's the Hidden Treasures in a Bowl of Roses by Hair Polish. And then this is the very beautiful Morgana by Pretty Perfect Polish. Look at this. I just look. This is like having a precious stone on your nail. That's Crocs a Killer, which is the beautiful magnetic polish with that gorgeous green flaky from Polish Me Royalty. Cardamom, didn't need a second coat, Barry M. Just a beautiful solid like forest green. That's Pillow Talk from Rimmel. The beautiful Orly Snow Cone one coat. That's Space Race, H&M. Amazing polish. Jomina, didn't need two coats. That's looking a bit more true to colour now. I think the sun's gone in a little bit. And Harem did need two coats. So that's the two Ilamascas. So yeah, there's my most loved polishes. Out of your entire collection, what's your most worn polish? Like, have you repurchased a particular polish several times? Let me know. And yeah, I'm fascinated by that cat eye. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video. Bye.